guys, it's Gaz and Snow, and we're back with another video.
Yeah, so for this week, we are asking our guy friends questions that girls are too scared to ask. So, we're expecting full honesty from these
Don't
guys.
be trying to play the nice guys. We want the real tea, because we're scared to ask these questions, so we want honesty.
Exactly.
No
so
capping.
we're...
Yes, no cap.
Alright, oh my
Alright,
gosh.
From the
Yeah.
left.
Oh yeah. So this is Denzel. This is Raaj. It's Raaj. And Kevin. Make sure you guys go follow them on their social medias. We'll put their Instagrams and stuff. They're out here stressing.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
that
stressing.
deep. It's not that deep.
I'm praying.
So first question. Is it when a girl is insecure, is that a turn off for you?
Shit. For me,
Like-
honestly, I'm really attracted to confidence. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's like they know, like it's very clear when they're in the room that they know that they look good or whatever. Like I'm attracted to that too.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, insecurity is not like unattractive. You know what I mean? It's
We're all
just
human. Yeah.
we all need assurance. It is kind of irritating if you keep saying you're fat and you're not
Because
fucking
others are
fat.
saying there's some girls that be doing the most. Like,
When they say something that's
they're
untrue,
they like cry a
it's
lot
just-
about
yeah.
like not crying, they're just,
but
they're just like
or
saying
like whine
out
or like
loud.
I don't know. It's just like when they say something that's like untrue. It's just like you know you're not that, but you want me to like tell you that you're not.
Exactly,
You know? It's
some
just-
girls
that's,
be doing
I don't
that.
like that. You know.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah,
of like
okay.
speaking
Like-
down. I just don't like if you're speaking down on yourself either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should be
self-love.
Self-love, self-confidence.
Exactly.
Especially if you're
Yeah, I
like.
like confidence, but
Yeah.
obviously you don't want a girl that's like super cocky.
Oh,
True,
arrogance,
yeah.
yeah.
Because there's like I know that there's some guys that do and vice versa too, like where they like to the underdog. How do you explain that? With like
Oh, yeah.
like they like someone that they can quote unquote like
That's submissive.
yeah. So I guess it just depends. I guess it's just preference.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you care if she's shaved or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
You don't care?
You know,
Yo,
Be honest.
so if there's a forest, yo, a real
Mate.
bush,
Are you?
nah,
Yeah, are you exploring?
My
in
guy
the
said-
jungle?
nah.
My
You
guy
have
said
to
if I
care.
have to bring a flashlight to the
You have to
forest.
care.
Jesus.
Yo, if you're saying you don't care,
how
you don't care.
Oh my god.
Nah, you have to care. I care still.
For me, I don't really like. I'm not like scared of hair or whatever.
Okay.
But like if you groomed yourself and you still have hair there, like that's cool. Like you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I used to fuck with the landing strip.
Oh yeah.
I used to like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally
Okay.
high school. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be saying that shit. Out loud. Yeah, high school shit. Yeah, like if you're trimmed too, like it's kind of hot. Like you know, 'cause
Okay.
you're not a fucking little girl, bro.
Yeah.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
So you
But
don't,
at the
you
same
don't like
time-
when it's like full baby.
But at the same time, if you baby, like I know that you did it for me because like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
aspect of it is like great, but like I don't expect 24/7 baby like that's
Like
just,
it's
Oh, yeah,
always.
that's way too much.
So you just like nice maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay, what about like legs and like armpits and stuff like that? Like
You gotta shave that shit, boy.
Yeah.
You better shave that shit.
I think it's the same.
it's like that's where we need to be keeping it clean.
I feel like arm hair is like not that.
Arm hair is not.
serious.
Yeah, no, arm hair is not
It's
that
not
serious.
serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
That's
gonna
true.
be shaving.
Arm hair is not that serious.
Your legs are like crazy.
I was.
Like,
Yeah.
so do you expect
Yeah,
like
like-
a girl's legs to always be like cleanly shaved?
Nah.
Like
I'm
there's
not
no
gonna say
stubble whatsoever.
Like prick.
No,
I wouldn't say
that's
that.
too much
I wouldn't
to
say
ask.
that. Yeah, like if you have more leg hair than me,
Just keep it.
Like,
If
I
you have more
don't
leg hair,
have
then
much leg hair, so
That's-
if you
that's-
have more than me, I would say that's the limit.
just keep it to
Okay.
like.
I don't know how to word this properly, but
Oh god.
Why? No, it's
Right.
not.
Sorry,
Round 3.
I feel like it's getting
Sorry.
bad.
it's not bad. I swear I don't have bad questions.
Okay.
So what's something that you find unattractive about a girl that a girl thinks is like she's doing it because she thinks it's attractive, but you're like that's not attractive.
Like for example,
Oh,
like
sorry.
girls playing stupid.
When she tries to like kind of fit in because like you're hanging with like, or like that's the way you kind of talk to people, I guess, or like it's like the whole
Just
slang
trying to be
thing.
like
Yeah.
you.
oh, when
I
she's
guess.
trying to like
Change, like not change, but like try to like not be yourself in a sense.
okay, so like the slang and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty much what I
like
would
if
say.
you like obviously if you grew up like talking to slangs with your friends, that's different.
Yeah.
Obviously, but like
Like
if I
Oh, and
go-
a girl.
you can
Okay.
tell, like
yeah.
it's like the
Yeah.
hesitation and the delivery.
Oh,
and
we literally
stuff.
talk about this
That
all
was-
the
Yeah.
time.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Because I know
facts,
like a lot of girls will try to say slangs that like you know
That you
you
don't
doesn't.
know.
And sometimes it
talk
just
to.
doesn't suit them either.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
like-
because you say it's just like nah. It's just, especially if they say the wrong time too. It's just oh god.
And
I
she's
think
awkward.
no,
for
that's
It's
everyone.
not even
slang
girls.
and you
I hate when
think-
guys do that too, low key.
Oh yeah, no, we talk about that.
Yeah.
Like,
Girls and guys.
like,
Why are you talking like that?
Okay, two things. There's two of them. Girls who pull up to the club or whatever, gonzo. Right? And then like you you think that you being all like all over the place and like dancing all provocatively, like you think you look great, but like you're doing too much. Like you know what I mean? Like you're doing like a little too much. Like,
so girls are just too extra, especially when they know they have like attention. On them.
Yes. And expect like
we
we always talk about that.
They love using liquor to like.
We literally just
we literally go on rants about this.
That is so like unattractive. And my second one is when girls like post like pictures of themselves like at the gym or something, or like stuff like on their Snap stories and videos or whatever, acting as if you're not showing off like your ass or something. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
And then like you just do it. Like
you don't like that?
No. But like
really,
you know
I
that like
I know what you totally mean.
And like if you
he's
you were
talking
to
about
reply,
like the attitude towards it. Like they're acting
there's
like
always an intention behind it.
What? My ass was in the photo.
And when you give that attention,
you were
when you give attention to the thing that they're literally showing,
then it becomes a problem.
It's a problem. It's like, wait, so what was your goal?
Like, you know what I mean?
Like, what?
Especially
There's
those
no
like
point in that.
bathtub like
take a pic, butts out, and you're like, look at my nails. Like, no.
He really said that.
My answer is pretty much like when you could like tell they're not being themselves and they're like trying to portray something that they're not.
that's the thing changing for you.
Because it's like, okay, you could do that in the beginning, but you can't keep that up for like the whole time.
That's not you.
Yeah, because then when you start actually getting to know them, it's like, oh wait, then you're actually gonna be portraying a different person.
Yeah,
that's not
It's
you.
like then I'm not falling falling for that.
Like if she only listened to country music and suddenly now she's like, oh my god.
This exact situation.
Oh my god.
The exact situation. I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. But yes, like dead ass. Like,
So and then now she's out
She only
here
listens to
blasting the box and you're like, ooh, what?
yeah.
What?
But
What happened to Taylor
no,
Swift?
like.
What happened to Taylor
Confused.
Swift? Alright, what do you guys think about period sex? Would you do it?
Oh my god.
You think it's a big deal?
I wouldn't do it.
He's guilty.
Yeah, 100%. I've
You don't. It doesn't bother you?
not in the middle of your period though.
Like heavy flow.
Yeah.
I've never had period sex straight up, but I would if I was obviously wearing a condom, and it has to be the ideal girl, cause like honestly,
Yeah.
So it's gotta be like wifey.
Like
not like
yeah,
you're.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
Not
like
together, not a hookup.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
just do that with
Not
like any
just-
two.
okay. Like, you're gonna hook up with a girl and she's like, I don't have a period. You're like, okay, yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
You're
I
not
would
having
like-
it.
I want to do that. Yeah. I
Okay.
think you're talking to them or you've been
Yeah.
serious.
Like you're on that level.
I mean, I've done period sex, I can't lie.
Okay.
But like that was like with my, I think the most was like with my ex actually, back to like
Yeah.
True.
first.
That's like me
first
too.
year,
It's
yeah.
only like.
And like it was actually like throughout the whole thing. But like obviously I was rap, so it's obviously like safe and shit. But still like kind of like worrisome, like doing it.
Damn.
You know.
I was raw dogging it, you know.
But, yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, you bull
Look at this
bull.
Oh,
Raw
I'm sorry.
dogging it.
You should have said something.
Damn. Okay, Kevin. Okay, Kevin.
Yikes.
See, you know what?
Kevin really
That
said,
is
"What's the point of having a
risky
sword if you can't get a
territory.
little blood?"
Ah.
That's what Kevin said.
You know.
Kevin
It's
said
like a
period
factor.
have nothing but a
But it wasn't
sentence.
bad at all. Like I wouldn't
'cause
have
it's-
done it if I
Yeah.
didn't know. That
Oh shit.
It's better than saying like, oh, because some guys get so touchy about like period or like even just a topic
Yes,
of
no.
period or
Sure,
blood.
If we're doing like the period sex, it's like I want to kind of prep like okay, like
prep.
it's, as in, like if,
Oh, yeah,
if it's
yeah.
gonna like you know.
Some people want to like lay down a towel. Some people-
Literally, that's what that's
Yeah.
that way. I think that's what
Yeah.
preparation is. The towel.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
towel.
Make sure it's like folded,
Okay.
folded over.
Yeah. That's
the
good.
towel method.
Okay, this is a big question and you better answer.
Oh.
And it's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting, and that's gonna
Alright,
get me
shit.
heated,
Good luck, boy.
baby.
Shit.
Good
Does
luck.
body
Good luck.
count matter to you guys?
Shit.
Oh
Shit.
Here we go.
So like, if a girl has a high body count, is that good enough for you to be like, she's not wifey?
What is considered
No.
high though? Like, what do you consider high to be?
I consider it
Yeah,
all
this is a
cap.
topic.
Cap.
Cap.
Cap. Cap. Doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
But
Like,
if you've had sex with over 50 people, if your body count is double mine, I'll be a little bit more worrisome. You know what I mean? I've been with a girl who's had 2 kills. I've been with a girl who had 0 kills. I've been with a girl who had literally the exact same amount of kills as me. Doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
I think that's immature shit.
Honestly, yeah.
If you be like, this girl has like.
Some guys say that.
Type
They get
of-
so heated about
I
that.
think that's
Oh, yeah,
immature
no,
They
shit.
get so
I-
heated, and that maybe that's
No,
what
like,
you guys feel like
I just
that.
don't see that as wifey material.
But a
Yeah.
high body count for any
anyone.
gender,
Yeah.
is over 20. In my opinion, that's a high body count
Okay.
for any gender.
Okay.
in my
20.
opinion.
I feel like it doesn't matter, cause like either way, it's like it's gonna happen. Like people are gonna go through their phases at some point in their life.
Okay.
So like it doesn't matter, but obviously like if we're being real, like I feel like if any guy got with a girl that had like a body count of like 50 or like 70, they'll think about it
Mhm.
at some points and like it'll do something. It'll have an effect, but despite that, I feel like it really doesn't matter because like it is what it is. Like that's the past. Like if you're really trying to like get with somebody, then you have to like look past that. I think.
For me, it's like, well, because I don't want to take these guys' words, but like for me, it's just like, I mean, you've had your experiences, right? So it's like I don't want to like kind of be like, oh, like be all skeptical about it, like you know, because you know obviously everyone has an experience or have not yet. It doesn't matter, right? But you know, you it's life. Like you go through it, shit, and then you know,
Phases and stuff.
yeah, phases. But like
Yeah.
like, and then like these guys said, it's like you know if you have, you know, counts, it's like going over like 50 or even like triple digits, like okay,
Triple it. Oh,
like you know, but like
the same
yeah,
for like girls
yeah.
too. And here
Yeah,
it is.
of course,
Body
yeah.
counts like.
But does it make you look at the girl
Person differently?
differently? Yeah.
Yeah, if your body count's a little higher, yeah. Why does
Like,
that
she
question
doesn't-
matter if like
yeah.
you're not gonna somewhat judge? Usually, I feel like higher body counts are associated with people who are hornier, which means you're probably
And
a
a higher
freak.
sex drive.
The higher, yeah, and you have a higher sex drive.
Yeah, true.
So like that's one point
Yeah.
for me to look at to be like,
Experience or no
you
experience.
know what I mean? Yeah, and then like obviously experience, no experience. I've never met somebody with more than 15 or more than 15 kills or 12 kills that didn't have like experience. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
past that, you're experienced. You know? But yeah, it does kind of like help you. I don't want to say it, but judge. Yes, we all do it.
Yeah, we-
It
oh, yeah.
does.
Like I definitely want a guy telling me like, oh, like high body count. I'm like, it doesn't make me disregard him, but I'm like,
How
good to
respectful
know.
are you?
Good to know. You know what I mean?
What type of like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
What type
and
of
it depends on the
person you
energy
are.
too, with the, like why they're telling you or like the context
Or
of
how
it,
they say
or
it.
how they
too.
say
Yeah.
it. Like I got bigger girls.
Yeah.
I'm like okay,
yeah.
okay.
See, like
So does
that's
that
just
mean-
then I
like
don't need to be
Yeah.
like, then you don't need to be
Arrogant,
talking
like-
to me if you have bigger girls.
yeah, like you're just being arrogant, like you know.
Okay, so
Body count, like, no, it doesn't matter. I mean, I will, like, again, I will judge based on, like, the energy you're coming at me with, you know.
When
If we're, like, having a civil conversation about body count or, like, past, you know, like, ex-relationships and stuff like that, just one of those conversations, and I'm not gonna be like, I can't date you. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But, like, if he's, like, it's, like, really high, then I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, okay, last question. So how do you know when a girl's wifey material? Like you're treat her like wifey material.
Here we go.
How do you treat a girl like wifey material? Because obviously, especially
how
with
do you
our
treat
age.
a girl?
Oh wait, no.
No, like how do you know when she's wifey material?
Like you see her do that and you're like, or there's just something. Yeah, what
Like,
is it?
what-
It's
Like,
confirmed
You confirm
that
Yeah.
like you don't
Yeah.
think that there's anything that like I don't mean to put this in the wrong way, but
'Cause-
anything you need to work on
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Mhm.
I've like recently noticed. I feel like your communication is obviously one, and then like giving that space when you know when you bother doing important shit, like especially when you're students, right? So like you know you have to give them their space to do schoolwork, whatnot. You know, as well she's giving you space. That's only if you're like talking, right? But it's worth like if she's actually like helping you like if you're having any trouble with like some sort of you know work or.
She's there for you.
Or just like or
Through the
just
ups
you
and
just feel like
downs.
unmotivated to like do something, and she's like just giving you that moral support. I feel like because usually I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying obviously I'm not saying all girls, but like there could be like even just people who just be like, yo, you should go take a nap, whatever, right? Or like you know like just don't worry about it, like just do it later. You know like they try to like push you to like not do it at all, or just be like, oh, do you like just like work together like in the library or something, and at least keep you away from like you know being lazy. Something I don't know.
So
something
like having someone
Just
that
little
motivates
actions
you.
that she'll
Yeah,
take
you know,
care
I have a
of.
couple boxes.
Okay.
Like this is like obviously these things aren't all needed. Okay,
Go.
if you can cook for yourself and for me, shit, that's great. You know, obviously that's not like
That's a top quality.
that's
right
top. That's not needed because you can learn how to cook and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
These things are teachable. If I can have a mature conversation with you,
Yeah, intellectual.
yeah, like if like we can like talk about ongoing topics in the world or like news or like, you know what I mean?
Controversial stuff.
Like if we can actually like debate and not get into an
Not
argument
super,
about something.
Yeah.
just not
Like
superficial.
mature,
Yeah, and we can like
Topics.
have that ass
I
like,
like intellectual.
Intellectual,
One-
deep
yeah.
conversations.
yeah. So yeah, and then also like if we're having a conversation that gets intense or whatever, if you being on one side and then me having a completely different opinion and being on the other side, right? And if that doesn't, like if we don't clash because of that, that's great. You know what I mean? Because it's important to understand that everyone isn't going to agree on everything. You know what I mean? So that's important for me. Your wife material, when I don't get like annoyed, or if I don't feel like I have to keep up with you or something, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if I just feel like,
Not a chore.
yeah, if you're not a chore, like if I can like wake up and go throughout my day and interact with you and I don't feel like at any point I'm bothered to you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
If it's just
No,
a
I definitely know
flow,
what you're
if there's
saying.
just a flow.
Because you don't want ever to come to it being like, oh, I should text her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And you have to be in a
Feel
certain
forced
place
Yeah.
for that too.
Yeah.
Because
If I don't send like a morning text, you will beat my ass. And
Like I hate like thinking
Yeah.
about that, but like yeah.
I like when a girl like
Yeah.
is like on top of like everything without me. I feel
Okay.
like she's like
She's a
pretty much independent.
Yes.
a boss
Yeah,
lady.
exactly, yeah.
Doesn't need a man to be like a boss lady.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But, like
she
at the
doesn't-
same
yeah.
time,
That shit
is
turns me
capable of
on.
like having a relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everything that you do.
You don't
on
need
your
me,
own,
but you want me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you come
Yeah.
together, it's like a team.
You know,
It's not like
literally, yeah.
But you don't depend on each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and she's
Like
not
if anything, you
like.
guys just better each other. You help
Yeah.
each other.
Yes.
Even during the
Yeah.
relationship,
Yes.
she's still
Yeah.
like not relying on you to like do everything
Yeah.
for the relationship, whereas you know she's.
If I come to you with the
But when it
problem,
comes to it, and you guys need each other, you're there for each other though.
boom,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
be there for each other and then solve it together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? You have to
Okay.
be able to solve problems together.
Yeah.
If I can solve problems with you,
Like you don't need me to
Holy,
do everything for you. You can do shit on your own. But
Yeah.
you can still do shit together.
yeah.
For us, our age group, and today's society and stuff, a lot of times when you meet a girl, it could be like in the club, it could be you hook up with her. If you hook up with a girl, are you gonna think of her like wifey? Like, how do you figure out if she's wifey or not? Or do you just like, if you
You have to
hook
talk
up with her,
to
you're
her.
like,
Yeah. You
Yeah,
have
it's
to
communication.
continue communication and just like see where it goes from there. I think.
Yeah, but what
you-
is it that
and-
makes you want to?
Yeah.
If you fuck with her, like if you actually fuck with
Yeah.
her, like you know what I mean?
so is it just
Like,
based on vibe?
You
or
can
like-
hook up with the girl, like some of our friends, like really like dead ass, like hook up with a girl and she's an object. She's just
Yeah.
pussy, like you know what I mean? But like if I'm to hook up with somebody, I have to like see you and be like, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of intrigued or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? And then if you actually fuck with them, which is, it, again, depends on the type of guy you are, or you were actually looking for someone to not just completely hook up with, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but like if you
Yeah,
fuck with them
interesting.
enough, like you'll just follow up, you know,
Yeah.
and see if they'll message
The
back,
energy
and then
is there.
that's where things can go on, and that's when you can find out, you know what I mean? 'Cause I get what you're saying. If,
Yeah.
if you're going out just to fuck, how are you ever gonna
Yeah, like how do you...
know if somebody's wifey material,
Yeah.
or like if you're never looking for it,
Mhm.
how could you know?
Yeah, I feel
You
like
have
just
to
like
follow up.
yeah,
Even like with my guy friends, like I've talked to them and stuff, and like they've said like there's certain girls that like they'll categorize and be like, yeah, she's like, I see her more as like the homie type, or like she's like, yeah, I'd hook up with her, but that would be more than, there would not be more than that. Or yeah, she's wifey. Like, what is it? Like
Okay.
where
Oh,
where
okay.
what
Here it
did
is
they
for
do
me.
that you
Okay.
categorize them
Here's
as
the
wifey?
set of characteristics for me that before we don't have to have sex, we don't have to hook up. We've had a conversation. The set of characteristics that I can start categorizing you as either one of the homies, just to fuck,
Yeah.
or possibly someone that I want to talk to and get to know to see if you are
Or-
wifey material.
yeah.
Right? Boom. We had a conversation. It wasn't dull, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't a grade 5 conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you asked me how I was. Like, we actually had an adult conversation.
Yeah.
Right? For me, you're not trying to be the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
you're not trying to be the girl. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you are a little bit. Like, you're kind of the girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're
But in a low-key
Like
way.
you don't
Very, very
portray.
low
You're not
key.
trying.
Like, humble.
Like she doesn't.
in a very,
Yeah.
very low
Yeah,
key.
she doesn't portray out there. Like,
Yeah, and then like when I stand beside you, like for me, deadass, like when I stand beside you, how do I feel? Like how do I like, what's the aura?
What's the energy?
Like what's the aura like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, do I feel like I want to talk to you more? Like I said, like if you're not loud and all that sort of stuff, like
Do
that
most.
to me signals that you might be humble, right? The good conversation signals that you might be able to have actual intellectual, like, different combos and debates and whatever, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. And then, yeah, if the aura is good, right? And then lastly, I forgot to mention this, but the whole, the look thing. Like, if our, like, the aura kind of, or the look thing kind of fits into the aura, but, like, if we look good standing beside, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, like you look good together?
Yeah, like,
okay,
you know, like,
that's a thing.
Certain girls' swag, I can't fuck with you. Not solely based on your swag, but your swag kind of filters into your personality and who you are. You know what I mean? So like if I'm there and I'm and those things kind of click, it means that there's possibly more of those deeper characteristics on that bigger list.
You hook up with a girl. Could she still potentially be wifey?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
You hook up with her.
If you just met like met some girl at the club, and you guys came home together and fucked.
Yeah. She could still be wifey.
Facts. In my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree with that.
In my opinion, some guys go out looking to do that, but say instantly that
that they ride. Some guys will ride them off, like they'll hook up with them, but they're like, "Nah, we hooked up. I'm riding her."
Yeah. To me, like.
But those guys are the ones that are like body count man.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? They're the ones that are like, you know, the girl needs to do this, this, and this, and then I'll consider her.
Just because
everyone's different.
Just because like we hooked up or whatever, it doesn't mean like the chase is over.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly.
But for a lot of guys, that's what that means. And then because they're not chasing, it's like, yeah, she's not wifey.
Or I think because the girl like has no self-respect.
Because you're not like being dragged on to like want to find out more.
Yeah. That's like, true. Yeah. Or some guys think it has a lot to do with like self-respect.
Yeah.
So
that relax,
and that's
man.
just like
right, especially right now, like in our generation, like people are taking like a lot of that. Sometimes you just want dick. Sometimes you just want pussy.
Yeah, right.
It's not like, let's not get it mixed up.
Actually.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, if you had a good time, make sure you
give it a thumbs up.
You know.
Make sure you follow all our social media in the description box below. We'll put
and
all of theirs here.
Yeah, check out theirs. We'll have those in the description box below.
Instagram.com/okebo.p.
Okay,
I'm out of here.
Plug.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, and we'll put it all below.
It's all the same.
Look out for more future collaborations.
True.
Share.
Yeah, and tell Kevin to start putting on his YouTube.
Yeah.
So thanks guys for watching our video. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
See you later.